I'm Evangelist Ike, the host of these videos, and this is a series of videos about conditioning the body to be able to do all the yoga poses and the yoga asanas that you want by strengthening the core, the back bends, the legs and the arms for total beginners. You browse around YouTube, you see all these cool videos, a beginner video, intermediate video, and you want to do them, but you don't find yourself having enough strength. These are the videos for you, and make sure that up here somewhere, I think in the description, there's a playlist of all the videos that are being made depending on when you watch this upload, and they're divided in level 1 for total beginners and level 2. Let's get started. What we're going to do today is holding poses for 5 to 10 breaths. It is going to be different than level 1 where we were going in and out of asanas. So now we're working on different parts of strength in more isometric strengthening, isometric contraction of the muscles, where we require the body to hold the pose and apply certain engagements while being in this pose. We will start with a little bit of joint preparation for the legs. Bring the right leg forward. Think that you have the pot underneath your foot and do a few circles. Do your best to hold the thigh in the same place. Don't allow the whole thigh to move around. Just like this. If balance is of an issue, make sure that you hold on to something so you don't fall. Change directions, go towards the other direction. The leg doesn't have to be so high up, it can be lower. We just want to work, basically this is doing internal and external rotation of the hip. Remember, this series is about strengthening the legs, conditioning the legs to be able to do yoga asanas, following yoga asanas. It's not about gaining flexibility or range of motion. This is a different set of videos. So change sides to the other leg. We do our best to hold the thigh in the same position and do a circle with our foot. Foot could be relaxed, doesn't have to do these weird wiggly things. Just take advantage of the momentum and move the foot around. And change directions. Whip. And relax. Very nice. From here, point the feet inwards so the big toes touch. The heels are underneath the hips. They're not wide open, they're underneath our hip bones, and we touch the big toes. Have the knees bent. From this position, place the hands on the lower back, bring the shoulder blades together and make sure that the lower back is flat. And when I say flat, it's more like it has a little bit of lordosis right now because our knees are bent, so the bum is sticking back. So we have a gentle lordosis. Keep this curve on the back, don't allow it to round. Start engaging the quadriceps. And now lean the chest forward only to the degree that you can keep the spine in that position. Don't allow it to go like this. Don't round the lower back. Keep the lordosis in the lower back. Look diagonally forward and breathe. Engage the quadriceps. Feel like you're pushing your knees back gently. Don't overextend the knees. And keep the shoulders back. Keep the spine as straight as you can. The whole back muscles are engaged right now. And we breathe. 2 more, see if you can create a little bit more of a lordosis, like sending your tailbone up to the sky. 1 more breath. Inhale, come up. I know it was probably painful. Shake it off. Remember, when you do this one, it doesn't matter how low you go, maybe you go down to here, it's perfectly fine. As long as you start feeling a stretching in the back, and we're actually working on the hip flexors. So now, we're gonna bring the feet parallel with each other, they're gonna be pointing forward. We're gonna bring the left leg back. How far back we're gonna bring it? Keep the front knee over the ankle. Tuck the tailbone down, like pulling the belly button in. And now I want you to start walking the leg back so this thigh can start coming parallel towards the floor. It doesn't mean that you will go all the way down here because I don't want you to be just relaxing down here in case you can. I want you to go down, have this leg engaged and not let lower dorsals. We're not leaning forward, we're keeping the body straight, belly in, tailbone down, and we scooch our left leg back. Only to the degree that you can. Go to the maximum length, distance, length, whatever, that you can go, and hold. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. The front foot pushes the floor. It's not relaxing down, it pushes. You should be feeling your right glute engaged, kind of burning, and also the right quadricep burning, while at the same time feeling a stretching sensation in the top part of your left quadricep. 5 breaths. Let's go for another 5. Sorry, I had my hand here, not to relax, but just to demonstrate that it needs to be engaged. You can place your hands wherever you want, it doesn't matter. We're working from the hips and down. 2 more breaths. Last breath, and slowly come out. Did you notice how I came out? I pressed the floor to come forward. I didn't go like, ugh. That's the easy way out. By the way, if you cannot hold for 10 breaths, it's perfectly fine. I'm gonna hold it for 10 breaths. If you're getting too tired, feel free as you are here, relax for a breath and go back. All right, so let's do other leg. I was thinking of changing direction, so. Let's go for the other leg. Reach back, the left leg, keep the torso up, send the tailbone down, belly button in, and start scooching the right leg back. Keep the front knee over the ankle. Don't let it go back, because this doesn't work the leg so much as we would like in order to condition it for yoga poses. So walk it back, keep the engagement in the pelvis, and we start counting breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Inhale 4, exhale. Inhale 5, exhale. Inhale 6, 7. Whenever you need to come out, just come out and then dive back in as I'm here. 1 more breath, and now it's 10. And relax, lean forward, press the floor so you can come out of the pose. Now feel free to shake the legs off, to relax them. I'm going to demonstrate these asanas only once. If you feel like going again, feel free to do it again. Pause the video and do another 10 and 10 breaths, but no more than that, and get some rest tomorrow. Now we're going to go for the same thing, but with straight legs. Now, again, the feet are underneath my hips. I'm walking my left foot back while losing my balance. Now, the back foot doesn't have to look straight forward, it can look gently to the side. We want the pelvis, these pelvic bones, to be pointing forward. Now, I'm not pushing the knee down, I'm grounding the front foot to engage the quadricep. I engage the calf muscle, which unlocks the knee, and I'm grounding the front foot. Up here, somewhere, you will see a video link about how to actually use your foot in straight leg poses where you apply load on that. So, we're gonna apply some load on the hamstring, on the leg actually, on the knee, and we're gonna feel some stretch on the hamstring. So, keep pushing the foot. Don't just relax the foot and push the knee back. Push the floor, send the chest forward, and now you're gonna be feeling stretching on the hamstring and probably on the glute. Keep the pelvis pointing forward or towards the floor. In this case, we're gonna hold for 10 breaths. Feel free to come out and back down if you need to, at any point. Maybe you stay 3 breaths, you relax 1, you stay another 3, you relax. are at 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, nothing is relaxed. The knees are engaged, the feet are engaged. We're pushing the floor from the front foot. The back is engaged. Another 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. We exhale, and now we really push the whole foot down as we inhale to come up. Did you feel that on the glute? That's the burning that we want, especially when coming out. Bring the left foot forward, change sides. Right leg back. Doesn't have to be way back, because if I bring it way too back, I cannot send my pelvis pointing forward. Sorry, to point forward, because my foot is pointing too much out. So I would say it's about 1, 2.5 feet apart, okay? And they are parallel with each other, they're not in the same line. Same thing. By the way, I'm gonna repeat myself, of course, many times. Don't worry if you just go down to here, you don't have to go all the way down. We don't care about flexibility so far, we care about conditioning the body. So if it means you need to be here to work, you stay there, okay? Don't go towards the edge, go right before the edge. Again, ground the foot, the base of the big toe to unlock the knee. Push the floor so you can send the hip back. Engage the back muscles, straighten the spine. Lean forward and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, another 4, another 3, last 2, last breath. Exhale, push the foot even stronger to the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward, shake them off. I know their feet are burning right now. We are on the right track. They should be burning. Both the feet, the ankles, the quadriceps, maybe even the hamstrings and the glutes. You're good. Most of the standing asanas in yoga are either with the front knee bent, whether the hips pointing to the side or forward, or with the front leg straight and balancing on one leg. So the third asana we're gonna do, which is gonna challenge both our balance and our hamstrings and glutes, is balancing on the right leg. If you see on up here or on the previous video on level 1, make sure that you do that first before you do this. You see we did some easy balance over here. Now we're gonna challenge ourselves even more. We're gonna do our best to bring the torso parallel to the floor. If you need to place the hands on some kind of chair or table somewhere to find the balance, it's perfectly fine. Please feel free to do so. But you're not gonna apply all your weight here. You're just gonna have it here in case you're about to fall. Not to rest, just to keep your balance and not fall. One tip, the standing leg, the knee is not locked, it's soft. So in case you start losing balance, you can respond to this loss of balance. Pelvis points forward. It's gonna be 5 and 5 breaths. You will see what I mean by that. Ground the foot, soften the right knee. Bring the hands either on the hips or maybe one hand on the chair or something. Keep this leg bent in one straight line with the torso in one straight line. Start leaning down. Don't open the hips to the side. Both pelvic bones are pointing down. Go as low as you can without hunching. Keep the back engaged as we did before. Straight back. And breathe. If you can, push your left heel back so you can feel the whole body lengthening from the left heel to the top of your head for another 3 breaths. Another 2 breaths. Last breath. Push the right heel, inhale, come up. Don't touch the left leg down yet. Now start opening the knee to the side. So my pelvis now starts pointing your way. I'm gonna lean sideways. Whoop, maybe I lose my... Again, feel free to have the hand here. Foot will not move to change direction. Still looks forward, but my whole body leans to the side. And I start maybe extending the leg, maybe keeping it bent. Whoop. This is a challenge for me too. So let's hold for 5, 4, 3. Look at how my leg is reacting to the loss of balance. The knee is moving in and out. Another 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax, shake it off. I know everything is burning. In order to make it easier for you, feel free to place a chair or something so you can find balance. I know this one is very tricky, so instead of just keep losing the balance, place your left hand in the point of contact so you can hold the balance. Now, other side. I'm gonna change sides so I don't have the back turned to you. Okay, both feet are pointing forward, bending the right knee. Keep the shoulder blades together. Straight spine, start leaning forward. You're gonna lean only to the degree that your hip doesn't open to the side, but the pelvis keeps pointing down. So go as down as you can. Tops is parallel to the floor. Push, if you can, the right heel back. This is a warrior 3 for another 3 breaths. Another 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale, come up. Keep balancing on the left leg. Don't touch the floor yet. Start opening the knee to the side and the torso to the side. Foot doesn't change, keeps pointing that direction. Now start leaning down, place hand to balance if you need to. Maybe you need to balance, you need a point of balance on one side which you didn't on the other. Let's see, and if you can, you straighten the right leg. And let's hold here for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale. Come out, I lost my balance, damn it. Shake it off. Let's do a little decompression of this tension from the feet. Gently sit down and sit back, glutes on heels. Now we're stretching the top of our foot to relax it. If you want to stretch it a little bit more, you lean back, and if it is accessible to you, you lift your knees. It's like what ballerinas do, they overpoint their feet. Perfect. And now we do the exact opposite towards a downward facing dog. We're gonna bend the right knee, sorry, this is the left knee. We're gonna hook our big toe and second toe behind the heel and push the heel down. It doesn't matter if the knee stays bent. Nice, relax. Other side, and push. And relax. Whew. Thank you for joining me in another yoga conditioning session for beginners. I know this one was way stronger than level 1, that is why it is level 2. Again, it's not supposed to be that hard, so make it as easy as possible for you, and make sure that you do all the other, should be somewhere there or there, I don't remember where. Make sure that you check on the playlist of all the other yoga conditioning videos that we have. And if you like this video, considering about pressing the like button, the like button, and maybe even hitting the subscribe button down there somewhere with a little bell notification so you can get notifications for whenever a new video is up, and maybe share it with friends and families and your grandma or your grandpa or Thank you.